Hello folks. Well, my iPhone 6S is a great phone and I really love it. So that being the case, I noticed the battery was starting to degrade and I decided to change it myself. After all, I worked on small electronics all my life, so I bought a kit which came with all the tools. What could go wrong? And see my tips and suggestions at the end of the video. Here we go.
Okay, what I'm going to do, I've got an iPhone 6S right here. I don't like the big phone. In fact, this one's still too big, because I don't have a purse to carry it around in.
Well, I actually liked my small iPhone 5S as it was easy to carry. My wife has the bigger iPhone SE. That E actually stands for extra, by the way. Well, I also like the 6S because even though it has Bluetooth and I can run my earpods wirelessly, it still has an earphone jack for my noise-canceling earphones, which are not Bluetooth, that I use when I'm mowing. It also allows me to plug it into my 18-year-old Goldwings audio system with the jack, as the bike is not Bluetooth equipped either. It has 64 gig of memory, but I can also use the SanDisk iPhone card to upload or download pictures to or from my phone. I'm not one of those people who have to have the newest iPhone every time they come out with one, and since I'm on a fixed income at 73, don't buy anything on credit, I really didn't need anything else, as this phone can even make phone calls. So to be thrifty, and the most economical way to do this was just to simply change the battery, and we're back in business. So if you're one of the folks that still has an iPhone 6S, maybe you'd like to do the same thing. Save a little money. So anyway, I bought this kit.
It's a Levy battery replacement kit. And these are the directions. And this is the entire set of instructions that it comes with. Was like 18 bucks. These are the adhesive strips that it goes in with. The battery is actually 2350 milliamp hour. The stock battery in this phone is only 1750. So I should get quite a bit more time out of that. So we're going to go ahead and see how to put this in. And this is the kit of tools it comes with. We have some tweezers. That looks like a pretty good guitar pick. I might use that for that. Some finger things. Here is a very tiny Phillips, which the plus is there. And this is a pentalobe screwdriver. And this looks like a little prying up screwdriver. Not sure what that is, but I think that's to pry up. And we have a set of tweezers. Okay, it says to shut the phone off, which I've already done. And I'm going to set this over here so I can set my screws in it in order that I take it apart. It looks like we have to do first, according to the book, remove this 2 screws. These are the pentalobe screws. It says place a suction cup on the screen just above the home button. Firmly lift the suction cup to create a gap. I'm going to pull up on this and I'm going to try and get this under here. Okay, and there we can see our battery. Okay, next thing we have to do, I've got this propped up against this to keep it from moving around. I'm going to remove this plate, these screws. That one is a longer one. Screws have to be put in the exact same order as you take them out. Oh, there's the plate. Okay. Okay, next is right here. Need to remove these two screws. This is the battery connector plate. Okay, here we've unplugged this. That's the battery connector. The trick is getting the battery out, and you have to use these adhesive strips. So you need to peel these back. Now the trick is to pull these very gently straight out the bottom. And that broke, so that's not good. That's not good. So now I have to pry it up. Be a credit card. There. Okay. Okay, next you want to pull off this blue part right here. And we're going to lay that down so there's enough of a fold like this. Fold that over like that. Now we've got to plug this little plug right here in to that part right there, and it has to be perfect. Must be plugged all the way in. Okay. And next, I'm going to put this plate back on. All good. Okay, now I'm just going to lightly pick this up and pull this purple tab off. And now I'll get this in here. And there we go. That's in. These connectors one by one. Once those are in, put the plate back on. going to just set this down now. Lock it in place. Set it down. And we're going to turn it on and make sure it works. Turns on. There we go. Okay, good. So, shut it back off. Next, we just want to clamp that down. Nice and easy. Until it clicks in place all the way around. Magnetize this one. Then take your pentalobe screws. All looks good. Let's turn it on. Passcode, and there we go. Perfect. Everything is on. Make sure the camera works. Camera's working. That's how you do it.
Here are some tips and lessons learned from me, a 73-year-old guy. Number 1, don't fold the screen flat or the cables are going to be damaged when removing the screen. Keep the screen vertical. Number 2, the battery may not come out with the pull tab adhesive, so you must pry it out. There are other ways, but maybe dental floss might work best. Number 3, if you mess up an adhesive strip, 4 tiny drops of amazing goop in the center of the battery where the strips were will hold the battery fine and can easily be removed if necessary. Number 4, put all cables in tight or you're not going to have a good connection. Screen cables go in and bottom to top in that order. Number 5, only do this with the battery almost depleted from charge. That way if you damage the battery during removal, it's not going to blow up in your face. Number 6, be patient and take your time. So that's it, folks. It really wasn't all that hard and it only cost me $18. Thanks a lot for watching and be safe.